If you are a regular listener of Spotify or Tidal, but you can't quite justify the price to upgrade to a premium account on either platform, then there's a pretty good chance that you're well and truly fed up with all of the ads in your face. Well, Ad Silence is a super simple application that will solve that exact issue. You just turn the app on and that's it. Now, anytime an ad starts automatically playing, Ad Silence will mute your device's audio so you don't have to hear them. Pretty dang cool. Okay, second up today is Brush. And whilst this isn't necessarily an application strictly speaking, it is a brand new wallpaper pack designed by yours truly, and it is perhaps my favorite set of wallpapers I've made so far. The pack comes with 15 unique wallpapers, each of which have this artsy brushstroke look to them, and I was going for pastel vibes when it came to choosing the colorways of each of these backdrops, but I've also thrown in some dark options for those who prefer a more moodier look. Every wallpaper is a crispy 5K resolution, plus for anyone using an iOS device, I've also created a version of each wallpaper that you can use to make your dock invisible, and there are some that'll work with the light theme activated and others that will work with the dark theme activated. I'm super proud of this wallpaper pack, so hopefully you love them as much as I do, and along with a bunch of other apps featured in today's video, if you sign up as a channel member, you will actually get this wallpaper pack completely for free. After that is Listy, and this is a beautifully minimal application that, as the name suggests, is designed to help you keep a track of anything using lists. First and foremost, what's great about the app is that there are no logins required to get going, so everything is private and secure. But then from there, you just tap the plus button, select a category, give your list a name, and then start building up your list. I'm actually using the app to list the movies I'm wanting to see in 2022, as well as what books I've read throughout the year, and the app will even populate additional information where available, like movie posters or book covers, which means the lists end up looking really cool. I just love the simplicity of the app, and yet it also works so well. Speaking of lists, Fresh Things is a super effective application for helping you to keep a track of food and beverage expiration dates. Now, I featured a similar app called Nosh at the start of the year, and Fresh Things has very much the same sort of functionality, but perhaps an even more visually appealing design. So you essentially use the app to input any foods or beverages that have expiration or use by dates, and this means if you're ever at the shops and you can't remember whether you need milk or not, for example, you can just open up Fresh Things, see how long until what you currently have expires, and then go from there. There's also a checklist for quickly building up a shopping list, although it is relatively simple. And although the overall functionality of the app isn't quite as powerful as Nosh, the design is super beautiful. Next up is App Swap Drawer, and this is one of those apps that can really help to level up how functional your home screen is. As the name indicates, it's essentially an additional standalone app drawer. However, you can also customize it really heavily, which makes it so much more than just an app drawer. For example, you could hide everything but only your most used applications, then set up a widget with a custom icon that launches into the app, and then all of a sudden you've got access to your favorite applications within essentially a customized folder, which is fantastic if you're using a home screen launcher that doesn't allow for custom folder icon theming. There's also a stack of other features and customizations, including sorting your apps by icon color, which looks really cool. And even though the app hasn't been updated since 2017, it still works beautifully. Now, before we press on, if you've noticed and liked the look of the motion graphics used for each of the app's intros in this video, or even in other videos on my channel over the past few months, then you should definitely check out today's video sponsor, Motion Array. Motion Array is an all-in-one video and filmmaking platform filled with a huge collection of beautiful assets, including video templates, stock footage, photos, music, and sound effects, and every single asset available on the platform is of the absolute highest quality. The entire platform is membership-based, and you can sign up for a year or even on a month-to-month basis. And as long as you're a member, you can download every single asset on the platform to use whenever and wherever you want. No hidden fees, no extra licensing costs. It's all covered in that one membership fee. And what's great is that if you're not finding yourself using the platform as often as you thought, you can just cancel at any time. And all of the projects you've used Motion Array's assets in are still covered. They even have a stack of free assets that you can just download and start using straight away. So make sure you check out the first link down in the description and start exploring all of Motion Array's incredible assets today. All right, black screen is an application that at first glance might seem completely unnecessary, but in actuality, it could come in very handy. So for those not using YouTube Premium, one of the absolute best features of the paid upgrade is that even when your phone screen is locked, you can continue listening to any content in the background. And so black screen is actually a really clever solution to emulate this. With the app activated and set up, you'll get this floating little toggle on your phone, which when tapped, will place a completely black overlay on top of whatever is on your phone, which essentially means your phone's display is actually off, drawing near to no power. But the kicker is your phone doesn't actually think the display is off. And so that means you can then open up and play whatever video you want, tap the little lock icon, and boom, all of a sudden, you're listening to a YouTube video with your phone's display being off at the same time. Super cool. And then we have TELLURIUM, which is a really helpful application that solves that annoying WhatsApp problem that limits you to only sending messages to contacts saved on your phone. And I don't know about you, but I've never understood why WhatsApp forces you to do this. And so with TELLURIUM, you just enter your contact's phone number as well as their country code and then hit send. That'll automatically open up a WhatsApp chat with that particular phone number, and that's it. Okay, Breathwork is a health-based application with a really cool design, and it aims to help improve your mental well-being simply by controlling your breath. They have a bunch of different breathing exercises available, all neatly laid out in differing categories, but each of these exercises target some really specific goals, including calming yourself down or to prepare yourself for exercise, or my personal favorite, to help your sleeping patterns. But then, as I said, I think my favorite part of this app is the design. Beautiful colors and fantastic UI elements throughout. Seriously visually pleasing. Now, there are countless amounts of audio recording applications available on the Play Store, but Voice Recorder manages to stand out because of its unique design. As you can see, instead of your run-of-the-mill interface, Voice Recorder emulates a very vintage looking and feeling tape deck, complete with animated cassettes and very authentic sound effects whenever you tap a button. The app has 16 different tape deck designs, which it will cycle through randomly unless you upgrade to the premium version, but they all look just as impressive as the last. The only thing I wish the developers would implement is to force the app into full screen mode, which I think would enhance the look even more so. But aside from that, it's such a cool approach to an otherwise tried and true application concept, so huge props to the developers behind it. And so finally today we have Echo KWGT, a beautifully designed widget pack for anyone who loves a monochromatic home screen setup. At the time of making this video, the pack comes with 91 different widgets, each of which have a black and white colorway, and along with the right wallpaper, these widgets look downright gorgeous. There's a heap of really minimal widgets for those minimalists out there, along with a stack of really functional widgets, so in my opinion, everyone is catered for, and I'm confident that pretty much every single widget available could fit seamlessly into just about any home screen setup. And that is it. Now, as always, a huge thank you to the developers on screen right now, as they've all been kind enough to give my channel members a promo code to the premium versions of their apps. No questions asked. So if you like the sound of getting a bunch of premium apps for just the price of a single coffee every single month, then all you need to do is sign up as a channel member, which you can do so using the link below. You'll also join our members only Discord, where we chat about apps that we're using and home screen setups, all that good stuff. And for anyone wondering, I'll be sending this month's promo codes to my channel members in about a week or so. But if you're watching after that time frame, feel free to flick me a tweet, because who knows, there still might be some codes available even if you sign up after that time period. Aside from that, if you enjoyed the video, then a sub would be greatly appreciated. But thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to Motion Array for supporting the channel. Make sure you check them out using the first link below, and I will catch you later.